guys, I am in Tennessee. Right now I'm at the Ocoee Whitewater Center. It's right near where my campsite is tonight, and so I had to check it out. I wanted to take the rhododendron trail, but I think that trail is closed. So what this is a whitewater rafting course that was built for the Olympics when they took place here in Atlanta, Georgia. They do water releases from time to time, and this just fills up and becomes very heavy current. So right now it's quite tame, but there are times when it is anything but. It's very pretty, and I'm glad that now there's a park here where we can at least enjoy it. And hopefully they'll eventually get that rhododendron trail back up. But you're able to walk all along both edges of this, which is what I'm about to do. There's a $3 day use fee to park here, which, I mean, you can't beat that. There's a lot of people swimming in the water, so I may just have to come back over here and do some swimming. Some of this water is pretty deep. There's some fishies in there. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. They always make these railings for the average size adult. And what that means for me, I have to look down here. You have a couple ways you can walk along here. This paved area here is kind of like an upper trail. It's actually big enough, you know, a service vehicle could use it. And it's shady, right now anyway. Picnic tables all along here. Looks like a group pavilion, and then there's more picnic tables beyond it. This is a really nice little recreation area. I parked over there. In the distance you can see my Jeep. And that's the bridge I crossed getting over here. There are restrooms here. Lots of bear-proof trash cans. So now this is the trail going along the other side of the river. I really like this place. It is warm out. So I'm gonna go get checked into my campsite. There is a campground right here. Just up the road is Thunder Rock Campground. I've never stayed there before. Something to keep in mind for the future. But only a couple miles down the road is the campground I'm gonna be at. Well, my campground's a little further down the road than I thought. It took me a while to get my maps to work because there was no connection. And now I'm about 4.3 miles away, it says. So it's a windy road, and there's a lot of semis on here, which makes it kind of scary at times. Parksville Lake, also known as Ocoee Lake. Well, I finally found it. And the GPS doesn't take you right to it, trust me. Alright, keep right. I'm looking for site number 6. It's a little tighter in here than I thought. I cannot read these numbers. Well, I made it to my campsite, Site 6 in Parksville Lake RV Campground. Nice campsite. I'm really happy with this. Look at the river right behind my site. I love this. It's actually a creek. I do that all the time. Heck, I can just play right here in this creek. Nice and private. There's a pull-through up there, somebody's camp, and there's a campsite across from me. There's nobody camping there right now. There's just some Forest Service workers there. And right back there alongside me, kind of a narrow road coming in. This site, believe it or not, has electric. I guess that's why they call it an RV campground. It's suitable for tents or RVs, really. Yeah, there's a look at the road. Not bad. Maybe I'll take a walk around here in a little while. I'm gonna set up my tent and then get something to eat. Good morning. I had such a good sleep last night. When I first went to bed, I just laid here and listened to the sound of the creek. And eventually I fell asleep to it. I thought some of you guys might be interested to see how I sleep in this Ursa Minor Campertop. I'm standing in the opening right now, and what I usually do is I keep all my bedding to the one side. And the top that goes over this opening I'm standing in, I usually lay to the other side with the cushion that goes over it, this top one here. And my bedding I fold in such a way that all I have to do is flip it over when I close this opening. I can sleep right here without putting this section in. And just, you know, I have enough room here, but it's going to be narrow. But it's plenty for me. It's about what I slept on in the van a lot of times, because I had the van to where I would just kind of had like a little sofa area that I slept on. But this way, I put the top in. I'm able to just spread out, and it's so nice. It's comfortable. These cushions are actually quite comfortable for me. I like a firm mattress, and so, you know, somebody who wanted a softer mattress might want to put, you know, something else on top of these, but, you know, it's perfect for me. I usually keep a fan in here, and that gets moved around depending on which direction I'm sleeping. And I can set my iPad, phone, that sort of thing off to this side. Right now I have my Luna light to where it's going to get some sun today and charge it. Now this has lights up here. But they're very bright. So sometimes I like to just have this for a low light. My pillow is a inflatable pillow, just so I can take the air out of it, and it lays flat and takes less room up here when I close the camper top. Although I could probably fit a full-size pillow in here. I don't want it taking up that kind of space, even when I'm sleeping, you know. So I use this little inflatable pillow, and it's I happen to have Kevin's. We have two of them. Hiking-Shire ultralight pillow. I just got it off Amazon. But yeah, it inflates right here. It's got a nice little thing for inflating. You push the button, lets it out, so you can, once you lay your head on it, get it to the right level that you want it. And if you're using a sleeping pad, it'll strap on. But yeah, I really like that pillow. And I keep a pillowcase over it just to help keep it clean. A lot of times when I'm having coffee up here, or even a snack, what I'll do is I'll bring this table that I use down below up here and set it right alongside my bed area, and I'm able to sit here and have a hard surface where I'm not having to set things on the cushion because I don't want to spill anything on them. When I get up in the morning, I just fold everything back over, pull these out, and go down below. I really love camping in this tent. It's like being in a little tree house or something. Like right now, I'm overlooking the little creek. Whereas if I were sleeping down below, I wouldn't be able to actually see the creek because it's down that embankment. And yeah, so it's nice having both options. So I thought I would take you for a walk through the campground. There's 16 sites in total, and 2 of which are pull-through, and that's these 2 right here. You can definitely get a good size RV in there. All the sites have electric. There's a centrally located bathhouse, which has a couple toilets and 1 shower in the women's. Now these sites here are all along the creek. It's been a quiet campground so far, with the exception of some tree trimming that was going on when I came in yesterday. Here's an example of why they were doing the tree trimming. I don't know if a storm came through. I'm guessing so. But somebody sustained a lot of damage there. There's water, a couple water spigots throughout the campground. That's a nice little site there. I'm not going to point the camera at them. And that is site 10. But a lot of these are roped off. Obviously that site sustained a lot of damage as well. I could definitely use some of this firewood if I could chop it up. I haven't been able to find firewood yet. That was site 13, the one with the tree damaged trailer. There's bare trash cans throughout the campground. And all these on the interior of the loop have privacy behind. There's nothing on this side. There's an bank, I guess you'd call it. Kind of buffers you from the road. As you come in, there is a dump station, and I'll walk over there in just a second. The camp host is that first site there, and there's a kiosk where you pay. Now you can also make reservations online, which is what I did, and I recommend you do so if you want a site by the water. A long pull through here for the dump station, your basic dump station. Has a hose. And let's see if this is potable or non-potable water. It says it's out of order. It would have been clean water. Across from the camp host, site 11, no, site 1. Site 1. Two, 3, Site 4 is another nice site next to mine. This is site 6. Across from me, backs up to the camp host. And there's water right here. want to check out the view on this site. This is the pull-through site. Both these pull-through sites are really nice. This might be a good site for me and Kevin to bring the RV. Oh wow, look at the swimming hole. Oh yeah. This might be the best site. Very nice. I'm gonna get in that creek later. Well, none of this is very deep, but it's refreshing. It's the hottest part of the day right now, and this is definitely cooling me down. Look at the colors on this rock. It's beautiful. I hope it's showing up on camera just how colorful that is. My campsite is right there. So, yeah, I love this. So I thought for dinner I would make a split pea soup. It's not going to be traditional though. I don't even know what goes in a traditional split pea soup, but I'm sure it's not this. All I have is like these spice mixes that I bring along, and this is an Indian spice mix that I kind of created, and I'm having trouble remembering everything I put in it. It's cumin and coriander, turmeric, onion, garlic, paprika. I know those are in there. I'm not sure if there's other things, but I'll be adding that, and salt and pepper. And it's just going to be celery, some jalapeno pepper because I like a little heat, a yellow onion, garlic, whatever else I decide to add. So I'm just going to heat up a little olive oil and then saute those veggies till they're caramelized a little bit. The garlic will go in last before the split peas. I'm just going to do a cup. This is a half cup measure. I'm going to do a cup of the split peas. Now I'm kind of guessing at this. I will add water to cover. I don't have any veggie broth or bouillon. And I think I'm going to cook it for like 12 minutes and then let it natural release for probably about 15. And if I have to go again, I'll go again with it. But I think that should be enough. I want them soft because this should be kind of creamy. I'm just guessing at the water amount. I think that's going to be good. What I added, I'm not sure. Maybe about 2.5 cups, because I wasn't filling it up the whole time. It turned out good. I did 12 minutes and then a natural release for 10 minutes. And it's actually quite tasty. I added a little more salt and some vegan margarine, and it's delicious. It's spicy. I must have had some heat already in that spice mix, and then when I added the jalapeno, it made it even spicier. But I don't mind that at all. I like it spicy. Well, I am all packed up. Just about everything I can pack tonight. I've got a bunch of stuff in the Jeep I'll be putting away in the morning. And then I'm leaving here. My next stop will be in Kentucky. So I'm just moving through these states. I'll be slowing down in Kentucky though, and then going further north from there. So lots more adventures to come. I hope you'll join me. Please subscribe if you'd like to do so. Hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.